What up, what up, what up? Just finished 2 days. 2 days, 3 days in a row where I did 2 workouts. And then from there, I think before it was just mayhem. But, you know, it's crazy because I just began to really think about how do I want to be remembered, right? How do I want to be remembered in my life? How do I want people to think of me, right? And I began to see, like I looked at every aspect of my life and I was just fucking thriving in every area. And then I began to think about my body. And I just realized something had to change, right? Something had to change because what happened, and I'm gonna be completely 100 with you, you fall into mediocrity so easy because you think just because you're going to the gym, you're doing something, but in actuality, you're not, right? I was going to the gym and you know what I was doing? I was doing just enough to stay the exact same way that I was, right? I had become an absolute sissy when it came down to facing pain, when it came down to facing, failure in these things. And I just thought to myself, a couple weeks ago, I'm like, where did I go wrong, right? When did all this happen? When did I become weak? And so that type of introspection, guys, that's not for the faint of heart. That's not for the faint of heart, right? When you can look at yourself in the mirror and say, God damn it, I'm fucking weak, right? And I've been being weak the entire time, and now it's time for me to change some shit up, right? So immediately, I made it a goal. Actually, I didn't make it a goal. I made it a lifestyle. Because see, goals and shit, goals aren't always good because eventually, you know what happens? They die out. You lose your motivation, right? Lifestyle, now that's some shit right there, right? That's some good shit. Lifestyle is something you do that takes you to a whole nother dimension and make sure that you never quit. And you know why? When you get your motivation and you get the shit that really goes deep down inside you and pulls you out to a whole nother level, that's the shit that you find that you're doing your entire life, not just for a week, not just for a day, not just for a month or even a year, but you're going after it. And you have to find that motivation. Because guess what, guys? If you're not finding the right motivation, you will be asked out. And that's exactly what I was. My back is sore. My knee is sore. All types of shit is sore on me. But you know what? God damn it, it feels good. It feels good because I'm challenging myself. I'm pushing myself past those self-imposed limits that once told me, oh, it's all right, just get in there and move around a little bit and you'll feel good about yourself. Well, guess what? Fuck that. I don't feel good about myself anymore. Not doing that, right? It's just waste of talent or waste of gifts, right? And it's all changing. And so I'm doing this vlog because I want you to know, what is it that you got to change in your life? Where are you dropping the ball, right? Where are you putting self-imposed limits on you in your life? Is it fitness like it was with me, right? Because I'm thriving in everything else. But I noticed my body was just kind of just mediocrity. Like I'd put on a fucking shirt, and whereas muscles would be on top of muscles before, see my belly kind of poking out a bit, my back just is flat, no ripples of muscles, musculature, shape or sculpture, any of that. And I just got to the point where I said, fuck this, man. And it took some motivation. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. I got some motivation, but I got the perfect motivation. And I just been after it, and I'm gonna stay after it, and I'm gonna revolutionize 2021 because I'm not stopping, right? It's been 2 days this week. Guess what? I'm gonna pick it up even more. I'm gonna add stuff to it. I'm gonna consistently challenge myself in this area of my life and the way that I've done in other areas of my life. And I encourage you to do the same, guys. Life's too short to be mediocre. Life's too short to just kind of coast by. And I'm telling you from experience, because I don't want you to make the same mistakes that I did. Fuck being tired, right? Fuck it. we can't even get tired, right? Being tired is a freaking state of mind. You let your mind tell your body you're tired, and all of a sudden your body follows. So guess what? You got to make it up in your mind. That's no. I got energy. I just got to find it. I got to dig deep. Start pounding your chest. Whatever you got to do that to get you going. Because guess what? At the end of the day, at the end of your fucking life, if you get to that place and you say, well, I didn't leave it all out on the field. I didn't do my best. I didn't put in the work that I could have. So now I'm living with these goddamn regrets. Fuck that. Fuck regrets. Starting right now, January 29th, 2021, fuck regrets. Make every single area of your life thrive. And if it ain't thriving, find some way to do it and start working towards it. Guys, I tell you this because life's too short, man. It's too short, you know? And you gotta figure out, we got everything we need on the inside. I preach about that shit all the time, having everything we need in our hearts, everything we need in our minds, but we got to do the work. We've got to implement this shit, because if we don't, it'll never change. You'll never transform. Now is the time for transformation. Now is the time for ascension in whatever area of life you're choosing, guys. And I promise you, when you do that, it's gonna be worth it. I'm out. It's Friday night. I got to get some aminos in, man. I'm sore. We'll talk soon. Take care, guys.